And welcome to eMultiskills video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to perform the routine maintenance task in PostgreSQL using pgadmin for graphical tool. So what is the requirement of doing the routine maintenance task in PostgreSQL or any other RDBMS? So uh, it is very important to perform the routine maintenance task so that whatever uh, uh, degeneration of the file system or fragmentation has happened on the table or index label or the file system label that can be reclaimed. We will not be talking about the file system. We will talking about only the table and the index fragmentation and some of the other commands. So there are the certain tasks which we have to perform to attain the optimum performance in PostgreSQL. Some of them is here, like vacuuming. We have a separate tutorial, detailed tutorial on vacuuming. What is vacuuming? And vacuuming is nothing like whenever there is an update or delete in Postgre tables, the rows which has to be deleted or updated do not go out of the table. They remain there in that particular table as the dead tuples. And if there are too many updates or deletes, then the size of those dead tuples, dead rows will keep on increasing. That leads to the uh, degeneration in the table performance, so that whenever any query is using those tables or the indexes where vacuuming has where data pulse has happened, then it is going to degrade the performance of the query. So using the vacuum, what we do is we try to remove those dat tuples. If you are doing the standard vacuuming, what it will do, the dat tuples will be removed and it will be available as free storage in that particular table. When you do full a vacuum, what it does, it creates a new table and it removes all the dead tuples from there. And there is another routine re-indexing. If the table has what do you say, the fragmented, and then it is surely going to depend the impact the index as well. So what do we do in database maintenance? We do the defragmentation of the tables or the indexes or the data files using some of the methods which is given by default in the pgadmin tool. And why those fragmentation happen? It is due to it is happening due to the insert or the delete operations on the tables, which is causing or leading to the dead tuples or bloating as well. So when we do the maintenance, it helps in reorganizing the table and the indexes and enhance the performance of the database. So we'll be talking about the four maintenance process. One is vacuum, wherein the data tuples will be removed from the table. If we are doing a standard vacuuming, then those data tuples will be available as free rows and they storage, and they can be used later on. When we say analyze, analyze is going to analyze the tables, and that will be used by the query optimizer so that it can pick up the latest uh, statistics of the table. When you say reindexing, reindexing is going to what do you say, create the new index wherein there will not be any fragmentation. And last is the clustering of the tables. So vacuum, we have already discussed like what is vacuuming. Then we have discussed about what is the use of analyze. Analyze, what it does, it tells the query planner to update the statistics, and it is going to generate a good plan when those tables are getting involved in the query. And how do you generate the statistics on those tables using the analyze command? It is one of the optional step in vacuum. By default, it is disabled, but you can enable it. Reindexing can be done to remove the fragmentation from the index. So we will see how to do that. And the last one in this is the demo. We'll see how to perform the demo. Let's and the and I'm logged into pgadmin 4 GUI tool, and I have some of the database which I had imported. One of them is DVD rental. So what I'm going to do, just right click and say maintenance, and a window will be popping up, and you can see there are four things: vacuum, analyze, index, and cluster. Vacuum by default it is no, because when you say full vacuuming, that means it is going to lock all the tables, it is going to freeze all the updates, and this that means you cannot do any kind of update on the table. And if you say analyze, you can do the analyze. So by default, full is no, freeze is no, analyze is no. And if you just say verbose, you can run this um, analyze vacuum command. Just say okay, and it will show you the progress. So more details we will see how it is going to do. It's just a vacuum verbose command on the particular database. So it is a standard uh, vacuuming happening onto the database, but it is not going to log the tables, or it is not going to run the analyze command. If we have to do it, you can see that it is successfully completed. You just go and just say maintenance, and if you are sure that it is a complete downtime, you just say full vacuuming, and depending upon the size of the tables, it is going to take its own time. So you will have to do some kind of testing how long it is going to take. And if you wanted to analyze, which should be done, if you believe that the table statistics have changed, then you need to, let's say, the insert or the update and the deletes have changed at least 10 or 20% of the data, and it is going to impact the performance of your database, then you can run this. Just say okay, and you will see that maintenance job is created, and it will pop up. Yeah, so more detail. So what it is doing is vacuum full, freeze, verbose, and it is going to run this command. So in the first we saw that vacuum verbose only. Now it is doing the full vacuum. It is freezing the tables also, and it is showing you the output as well. Successfully completed. Since it is a database which is just in KB, that's why it is taking lesser time. Going to maintenance again and just doing the analyze. If you just do analyze, it is going to analyze all the tables in this particular database. Just say okay, and you will be able to see what it is going to do. So the maintenance job is created. It will pop up. Just say more details, and it is saying analyze verbose. That means it is going to analyze all the tables which are there in this particular database. So if you see, the data tables over here are these. So it is going to analyze all these tables. So you can see here also analyzing public.address, that is one of the table. And if you see, it should be somewhere here. Yep. So it is going to analyze all the tables. So analyze increases the performance of your uh, uh, database, because the query planner updates the statistics, and that is used during the execution of the SQL query. We can check one more thing, and just right click onto the database, just say maintenance, and you can do the reindex. Just say okay, and you just have to tap on that particular tab, whatever you wanted to do. Just say more detail, reindex database name, and it is going to reindex the entire database. So reindexing is completed. The final in this is the last one, which is maintenance, and you just say cluster. And if you just say OK, and this is not the task which we have automated. This is just we are doing an ad hoc. If you wanted to do it in a scheduled way, either you do it, put it into a cron job, or you do it using the PG agent as well. So we are doing the cluster verbose, so it is going to run it. It is showing successfully completed. So this is how do we do the routine maintenance in Postgre using the pgadmin 4, and it is very easy. You just right click onto the database, just do maintenance, and all the four options will be available. I hope this is going to help, and thanks for watching.